Okay, so let's get straight into it. We're going to be using the Culture palette by Juvia's Place and the James Charles, the mini palette with Morphe. Today we're going to be doing a inspired look. The inspired look is going to be in honor of the LGBTQ community, Pride. It is Pride Month, so it was only right. Okay, so we're going to start off with the James Charles palette, and the shade name is B. And we're going to apply that to the beginning of our eyelids. I'm now going to that Culture palette, and I'm taking the shade Jigawa, and I'm going to go ahead and apply that right behind that yellow shade. I'm now going back into my James Charles palette. I'm taking that red shade, You're Kidding, and I'm going to go ahead and apply that right behind the orange shade. I'm now going back into that orange shade, and I'm just blending that orange shade in with that red shade. And when you're using this many colors, you want to be sure to blend each color out before you really go on into the next color. Now, because I really wanted my colors to show, I will be basically going back into the same colors just to brighten up that pigment. I'm now going into the Culture palette. I'm taking that green shade Taraba, and I'm applying it right up under the colors that I just applied. Now, as I'm doing this, I'm trying to make this nice little wing effect because I want this wing effect to support as a highlight when I cut my crease. Now I'm just trying to blend that out, any harsh lines that I see. So I cut my crease off camera because I felt like I was fighting for my life. So you can see the green just a little bit, but it did not show as much as I wanted it to. But that's okay because the look still really turned out great. But I'm now going back into my Culture palette. I'm taking this blue shade Bono, and I'm now going to apply that over top of my lid. But as I'm applying it over top of my lid, I'm not going to take it up over the entire crease. I'm pretty much going to leave like a nice little space at the top so that I can go ahead and apply my next shade. Now, still in my Culture palette, I'm going to go ahead and take that purple shade, Katanga, and I'm going to go ahead and apply that above that blue shade. Now I'm just getting rid of any harsh lines that I see, and for future references, if you decide to try to achieve this look, try not to overextend the blue shadow because it created a slight problem. I had to remove some of it before I applied my foundation, but just for future references, try not to overextend it. I'm now taking my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Orange, and I'm just underpainting. I'm color correcting basically all of my dark spots. I suffer from hyperpigmentation. I've been dealing with it all my life. So that's something that I am more comfortable with. You do not have to do this if you do not have this problem. I'm now taking my Beauty Blender, and I'm just going to go ahead and start blending that out. Now I'm just taking my Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the shade Coconut, and I'm just applying that all over my face, and I'm going to go ahead and blend it out once I apply it. I'm now taking my Can't Stop Won't Stop Concealer by NYX in the shade Golden Honey. I'm going to go ahead and apply that up under my eyes, the bridge of my nose, above my lip, my chin, and as well as my forehead. I'm now taking my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Espresso, and I'm going to go ahead and apply my contour. Taking my Can't Stop Won't Stop Concealer in the shade Honey and applying that at the corner of my eyes. And now I'm going to go ahead and take my Bare With Me setting spray by NYX, and I'm going to go ahead and set my concealer and my contour. Now I'm going to go ahead and blend everything out with my Beauty Blender. Now, when I blend out my forehead, I do like to switch out my tools, and I like to use my concealer brush simply because it gives me more control. Now, I do like to go in with a second coat of that golden honey, and once I get that nice and blended out, I take my one size translucent powder and I go ahead and set my concealer. Now taking my Maybelline Superstay 24-Hour Powder Foundation in the shade 360, and I'm going to go ahead and set all the areas that I haven't set yet. Now taking my Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade Caramel, and I'm going to go ahead and just press that translucent powder in. Now I'm taking my Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade Java, and I'm going to go ahead and just give my contour just a little bit more definition. I look so crazy. But I'm taking that same shade and I'm applying it to my cheeks. Just give it, like, again, I'm just giving my contour a little bit more definition. I'm now taking my Physicians Formula bronzer in the shade Summer Breeze, and I'm just applying that right there where my concealer and my contour meets, and as well as my forehead. Now I'm just making sure everything is nice and blended before I go ahead and apply my setting spray. So I felt like this look needed a little bit more. So I went on ahead and added some white liquid liner as well as some holographic gems. And baby, I think the look came out so freaking cute. I'm a little upset that that green did not show up the way I wanted to. But, you know, it's some trial and error. It's okay. It still came out really, really pretty. I added some nice little highlights to my nose, above my lips, and on my cheek. Now here I am with a nice little filter, and honestly it was given. So if you want to see more tips and tricks, just go ahead and hit that like, share, subscribe button, and don't forget to follow me for more. Bye.